Welcome to the Enjoy More 30s Family Finance Podcast, the only podcast dedicated to making life more enjoyable for young families by hitting on the financial topics that tend to weigh on us, stress us out, and distract our focus from simply enjoying life.
Hello, welcome once again to the Enjoy More 30s Family Finance Podcast and our series, The Financial Parables of Your Life. As you, I would assume, are accustomed to by now, if you've been listening each and every week, what I'm doing is going through a parable, a fable, a short story of some kind or another that you're probably familiar with, because stories are so powerful. They're a great way to remember really important concepts in a simple way. So as always, before I begin, please share, please like, please leave reviews. I'd love to reach and help as many young families as I can out there that are probably very much like you. So today, please join me for our story, The Wild Boar and the Fox. A wild boar was sharpening his tusks busily against the stump of a tree when a fox happened by. Now the fox was always looking for a chance to make fun of his neighbors, so he made a great show of looking anxiously about, dancing near and far, as if in fear of some hidden enemy. But the boar kept right on with his work. "Why are you doing that?" asked the fox at last with a sly grin. "There isn't any danger that I can see." "True enough," replied the boar, "but when danger does come, there will not be time for such work as this. My weapons will have to be ready for use then, or I shall suffer for it." Danger doesn't let us know that it's coming in advance. A crystal ball would help all of us navigate better if it existed. I know I could really do a great job of helping people enjoy every single piece, 100% of the wealth that they built up, if I had one, but I do not, as I don't think you do either. So planning is what we can do to sharpen our tusks just like the boar. Will we have enough for college? Let's plan to see what path you're on. What if they don't go to college? We can use a more flexible account if that's a concern. What if something happens to me? We know how much money your spouse would need, and we now have insurance to cover it. You're all good. What if I'm not on track to ever retire? Your plan shows you are actually ahead of schedule. Would you like to retire early, or would you like to take more vacations with your family and retire at your original goal age? When we know what would happen if this, if that, then we feel better. The tusks of our plan, they're sharp. If you worry about any financial what would happen ifs in your own life, then your plan is still in need of some sharpening. If you still have questions, if you're not quite sure of any of those what ifs and you're concerned about what would happen in a certain scenario, there is room to get those tusks just a little bit sharper. Thanks for tuning in today, and join us for next week's story, The Carpenter's Stool. I hope you enjoyed today's story. Please remember to review and share for others. And if you need any help, don't hesitate in reaching out. I probably have helped someone just like you. Until next week, thanks for joining me today, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon.
The conversations on this show are Joe's opinions and provided for general information purposes only. They do not constitute accounting, legal, tax, or other professional advice for your specific situation. You should always seek appropriate advice from a financial advisor, accountant, lawyer, or other professional before acting upon any content or information found here first. Joe is affiliated with New Horizons Wealth Management LLC, a branch office of TFS Securities Inc. and TFS Advisory Services, an SEC-registered investment advisor, member FINRA/SIPC.